Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's good to be back, and so I just wanted to give a bit of an update where I'm at and what I'm doing like with my training and stuff, preparing for basic training, which is at the end of June, so I've got like 45 days or something left. So yeah, I've not got long now and I'm super excited and it's been good. I recently got a new job which is quite close by, which has been quite good. I've been doing a few temporary jobs while I'm waiting. So yeah, I just wanted to give the info and some ways that I'm preparing myself. So first I just wanted to address why I actually wanted to join, because a lot of people have asked me this, and yeah, so I just wanted to like get it out there so like people can understand better and know why I'm doing it. So like a few reasons really. So first of all, serving is like a really big part of my faith because I'm a Christian, so obviously Jesus came to serve, and so that's a big part of what I believe in, serving. So I really thought about it, and I thought like one of the biggest ways that I can serve is to go in the army and serve the country, which I think is a huge honour, and I'd be so honoured and feel so privileged to be able to do that. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons. And another big reason is that I'm into my gym, my like weight training, which is like one of my main hobbies, I would say. So yeah, I just love working out, I love keeping active, keeping fit, and obviously that's a big part of army life, so that's going to be like included every day in training and things like that. So that's obviously a big part of it. And I also love being outdoors, like I love camping, hiking, cycling, like just going on walks, like just being outside whenever I can. And I love travel as well, and that's obviously a big part. I'll get a lot of opportunities to travel, and I'm quite confident about it. Like I'm not afraid to go to places and do like adventurous activities and things like that. I'm quite like up for it, like things like skydiving and like skiing, things like that. I'll be like down to do all of that. Yeah, I love all the stuff like that, so I just think in that way that really suits me, and I just really would enjoy like every part of that. And another reason is that I think it's super interesting and like really cool to meet new people from all different parts of England and even all different parts of the world, because I previously travelled to America for a year to go to school over there, and I got to meet so many new people from like so many different places, and I just think that's really cool, and I love like meeting new people, making new friends, and that's obviously going to be a big part of it, so I think that will be super fun. So I'm really excited for that. Okay, so next I just wanted to talk about how I've been preparing, and first of all like how I've been preparing myself mentally, because obviously it's a big life decision. It's not just like a career, it's like your whole life is going to be in there, like your friends, your activities, your hobbies, everything you do is pretty much going to be within the military, which is obviously a big thing to think about, big decision to make, which was a long thought process for me, because obviously you're leaving home, you're not going to see family as much as you would if you were just like a civilian. So yeah, I'm going to obviously miss them a lot, but I've thought about it, and I have left home before. I've lived away from home in another country, so that's obviously got me used to that type of thing before, like, so that's really helped me prepare for that. And also just like understanding that it is like a commitment, it's a big commitment, it's like a lifelong thing potentially, so that's obviously a lot to think about, and to understand that it's going to be like difficult, it's going to be hard and challenging, and there's going to be like a lot of like, I'm sure there'll be a lot of times where you feel like giving up or feel like, oh, is this really for me? And you just got to really have the motivation for it and the perseverance, and like you've got to have the ability to motivate yourself. I think that's really important. I mean, I don't know because I've not got in there yet, I don't know how hard it's going to be, but I can only imagine that it'll be really challenging. So yeah, I've just obviously had to think about how I'm going to cope with that and keep myself motivated, which obviously for me, my faith really helps me stay motivated and stay at peace and stay like confident. So that's obviously something that's really going to help me. And obviously like talking to family, asking how they feel about it, like talking it through with everyone that you're going to like leave behind, and like make sure they're all okay with that, and like go through your whole process with them, because obviously you want to leave on a good note, you want to leave with them knowing your intentions, and like you've got good intentions for the future, and like why you want to do it and things like that. I think that's really important, to like leave behind loved ones with like a good message of what you're doing it for. Okay, so next I'm just going to talk about how I've physically been preparing, which has been probably one of the hardest parts. It's been good though, because I do obviously enjoy training. I love going to the gym. I actually like running now. I didn't used to, but I've got used to it. I actually find it quite enjoyable now. So I've been going to the gym, I've been trying to go to the gym every day, 5 days a week maybe, and then having a weekend off. Sometimes it varies, but yeah, I'll try and train upper body mainly, and then do legs maybe once or twice a week, because yeah, I don't have as much upper body strength. That's just something I personally need to work on for me. So yeah, and I've started running a lot more, running a few times a week, in the morning or in the evening, and I'll also sometimes take weight with me and do tabbing, and I'll go on long walks with a backpack with weights in, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and I'll increase the weight sometimes, and I'll go further, or I'll add hills. I'll just keep it really varied, so I'm doing different types of walks and runs every week. Yeah, what I think is really important for preparing for the army specifically is doing a lot more cardio than I would normally, because usually for my own personal preference I would just focus on weight training, which is also obviously really important because I need to be strong, but yeah, for me I just had to add in a lot more cardio. So obviously I've just been doing a lot more running and going for long walks and doing tabbing, and also doing swimming as well sometimes, because it's good to keep a variety of cardio. Yeah, I just like to switch it up sometimes. So I've been gradually getting better at that. I think I'm slowly improving, which is good. And so obviously it's important to have a rest, which I had a problem with before because I wasn't giving myself enough rest, so I got really burnt out and ended up getting really sick and having to take weeks off. And I also got injured. I injured my Achilles tendon quite badly, so I had to have 6 weeks off running and training and stuff like that, which was so annoying for me, and it got me quite down because obviously I like training a lot, and obviously I had to have a long break, and then I got sick for 4 weeks with flu, so I had to have a lot of time off for that, so that made me get a bit behind, which was really annoying. But yeah, I'm getting back in there now. I'm getting back on track with my kind of schedule, so yeah, it's good to be back on track. But I'm also making sure that I get to at least 2 rest days a week if I can, and that's what I aim for. And also, being a girl, I think it's also important to be mindful of your monthly cycles and training in line with that. Obviously I found that really helps. It's something I've been looking more into. So obviously certain times of the month when you have less energy, actually allowing yourself to rest more and recover, I think is really important. But obviously in training I'm not going to be able to do that as much. But I think for now, while I'm preparing, it's good to get that rest in while I can, because I think that's really important for my recovery, and just letting my muscles recover and just allowing myself to rest mentally also, because that's really important. Okay, so the next thing I've been doing to prepare is changing my eating habits quite a lot. So I do like my sweets and chocolates and cakes and stuff like that. So it was kind of hard, but yeah, I've been changing that up a bit. So I've been eating, well, I did eat quite healthy anyway, to be fair, but I've been trying to eat a lot more fruit and veg and whole grains and rice and kind of lean meats, and I've been eating kind of less meat, or I've been trying to eat less meat, so I just found having vegetarian meals sometimes gives me more energy and works better with my training. That's probably just a personal thing, but yeah, it works for me. And eating more fish as well has worked great for me. It's a good source of protein and it's less fattening, and yeah, I've cut out a lot of unnatural sugars and try to switch them up for things like fruit, and cut out obviously sweets, sugary drinks, stuff like that. And also taking more notice of cravings and what you take from your cravings. So if you crave sweet things, for example, instead of having chocolate, I would get fruit or something instead, and just trying to make healthy eating habits really, and which has been better for my training and my weight and obviously things like that as well. So that's really helped me. Okay, so there's some other little things I've been doing to prepare myself, or to do before I go. So I stopped dyeing my hair because obviously it's just not really convenient with the upkeep and stuff. I don't want to be having roots growing out, and I just can't really be bothered with it. So and obviously the hairstyles look kind of uncomfortable, like scraped in a bun and all that. We love that. So yeah, that can obviously cause a lot of breakage and stuff, and having bleached hair is probably not the best idea. So yeah, I'm not really too bothered about that though, because I quite like my natural hair colour anyway. So yeah, it's not the worst, I can deal with that. And what else? So I've been trying to do all the things I enjoy, like doing all my hobbies. Like I love like painting, I do art, and I play the piano. And so I've just been trying to like make the most of doing those things that I enjoy doing, that I'm not going to get the chance to do once I'm in there. And also spending time with family and friends. Like I'm trying to spend as much time with them that I can, like quality time before I go, because obviously I'm going to miss them so much. But yeah, it won't be long before I see them again. I'll have like breaks in between and I'll see them after, obviously. But yeah, I've been spending a lot of time with them, and I've been making the most of comfort, because obviously I won't have all the comforts of home while I'm in training, like at all. So I've been having like some massages and booking some trips out, spa days, trips to different cities, and just stuff with my family and stuff like that. Because yeah, I'm obviously not going to have the chance to do all that. So I think it's important that you do those things and make the most of what you have now before you go, and just enjoy that and just enjoy that time. I've started like packing a few things actually. I might make a video a bit later on of like what I've packed. That might be quite good. I have seen other people's videos on packing which have actually been really useful. I've just started packing like small things, but I'll do more closer to the time. But yeah, I've been trying to prepare a bit like early so I don't have as much to do when the time comes. But yeah, it's been going good. So yeah, I'm still doing all that. I know a lot of people have said I don't look like I should go in the army and stuff like that, and it's kind of annoying because I'm like, you don't know me. But yeah, but I've been trying to like obviously prepare myself as much as I can, and I don't really know what to expect. But yeah, I've been doing quite a lot of training and stuff, and like just doing as much as I know that I can do. I've had some good advice from some friends and people that are already in the army, so thanks to you guys for that. Yeah, and if you've got any more advice to me, feel free to drop it in the comments. And yeah, because I'm probably going to need it. So yeah, I'm super excited for June, the end of June. I'm like counting down the days, and yeah, I can't wait to get in there, because I've been waiting for like a year now. It's been like a long process, obviously because of COVID and everything as well, so it's been longer than it should have been. But I'm just like on my last checks and like filling in forms and things like that now. So yeah, it's all going smoothly. I just hope nothing else goes wrong and I don't get injured, just praying that I don't get injured again. And yeah, it should be going well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and feel free to drop me any advice, and I'll be back soon with another video hopefully. Thanks, bye.